Good evening, guys. So let us start our class. Is audio video clear? Is audio video clear? I think the audio video is absolutely clear. Okay. So let us start now. So shall we start our class, guys? Okay, we'll start. We'll start. Okay. Okay, quickly, guys. We'll start. So welcome to the Resultant. Okay, your faculty-driven institute. So what we have for you? What we have for you? Okay. So on this platform, that is on the Resultant. Okay. So we are having the okay, this is all about me. First, this is all about me. You can go through my profile, guys. Okay, you can go through my profile also. So you have to join the what? You have to join the Telegram group for the class PDFs, for the class, okay, for the class notes, okay, and the information related to the classes. Okay. So the name of this group is Let's Crack. Okay. Let's Crack Telegram group. So you have to join the group again. So what we have for you, what we have for you guys, so we have the aim batch going on our app, that is on the Resultant. So this batch is for the RRB JE CBT2 examination. Okay, this batch is for the RRB JE CBT2 examination, guys. Okay. Okay, so you'll get 400 hours of live classes. You'll get PYQs and quizzes, test series, doubt solving solutions. Okay, so all you have to do you have to download the Resultant Civil app. Okay, and contact these numbers if you need the support. Okay, so these are our app features. So we have class handouts for you. We have class polls for you. We have daily practice problems, educator supports on the problem. Okay, on the application, we have the live classes, PDFs, unlimited courses, and top educators on our platform. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, so we have the RRB books available, RRB CBT book one available on our application, guys. Okay, so we'll start our class. We'll start our class without doing any further discussion. Okay, we'll start our class. So question number first will be on your screen. Question number first will be on your screen. Okay, so first question on your screen. Mark down the answer for this question. Okay, mark down the answer. Guys, mark down the answer. Mark down the answer. Guys, mark down the answer for this question. What is the answer for this question? Anyone in the chat section? Anyone in the chat section, guys? What is the answer? What is the answer? Quickly. I want the answer for this question. Quickly, guys. I want the answer for this question, guys. So we have the Luxtrine soil. Okay, Yasmin is saying B is the answer. We have the Luxtrine soil. Okay, we have the Luxtrine soil. Okay, Umar Rahman is saying B is the answer. Okay, guys. So we have the Lechstein soils. Sir, these soils are deposited by what? Sir, lag beds on the lag beds. Okay, so you'll go with the 3 here. Sir, aloe vera soils, these are deposited by running water. Absolutely correct. So you'll go with the 2 here. Aloe vera soils, these are deposited by what? Sir, these are deposited by the wind. You'll go with the 1. And marine soils, sir, these are deposited in what? In the sea water. Okay, so you will go with the 4. So the correct answer is 3214. 3214. B is the correct answer. Absolutely correct. B is the correct answer. Okay, guys. Next question for you. Next question for you. Next question for you. Quickly mark down the answers. Quickly mark down the answers, guys. Next question for you. Next question for you, guys. Okay, what is the answer? Everyone in the class. Everyone. Everyone. I want answer, everyone. Okay. So what should be the answer? So in the given question, we have the liquid limit and plastic limit given us. Okay. We have the liquid limit and plastic limit of soil sample given. That is 65 and 29%. Okay, the percentage of soil fraction. Okay, with the grain size of 0.002 mm is 24. What is the activity ratio? What should be the activity ratio? Umar, I want the answer. What should be the activity ratio? Yasmin, I want the answer. What should be the activity ratio? Now, this class will be daily at 8 a.m. Okay, at 8 p.m. Sorry, this class will be at 8 p.m. for every day. We'll discuss the ESC, we'll discuss the SSC JE PYQs. Okay, okay, guys. So, what is the answer? I want the answer for this question now. So, about the answer for this question now, guys. So the activity ratio is defined as, sir, activity ratio is plasticity index. Okay, guys, now divided by what? Percentage of clay fraction. How much is the percentage of clay fraction? That is what, sir? That is what? Passing 0.002 mmcu. That is the clay fraction now, guys. Okay. So the plasticity index is how much? That is 65. Guys, that is 65 minus what? 29. Liquid limit minus plastic limit divided by percentage clay fraction. And that is what here? That is 24%. What should be the answer? 65 minus 29. How much is the answer? How much is the answer? 65 minus 29. So how much is the answer, guys? That is 36 divided by 24. And that will be 3 by 2. And the activity ratio will be what, sir? 1.5. Activity ratio will be 1.5. So we'll go with the B. Activity ratio will be 1.5. We'll go with the B, guys. Okay. So C is the answer. C is the answer. Okay. So uh, most of the students are making here the mistake. Okay. If the question was like that, if the question was like that, the percentage courser, okay, the percentage fraction courser, I'm writing the percentage fraction coarser than what? Coarser than 0.002 mm. Okay, is what? 50%. Then what is the finer percentage? So the finer percentage will be 100 minus 50. 100 minus 50 now, guys, that is 50%. Okay. Okay, that is 50%. Absolutely correct. Next question for you guys. Next question for you. Next question for you guys. Okay, next question for you. Next question for you guys. Next question for you guys. So what should be the answer? What should be the answer, guys? What should be the answer? Anyone in the class? What should be the answer? We have the shrinkage limit given. We have the specific gravity given. And we have here what? We have here what, sir? We have here what? We have to calculate the porosity. Remember, we have to calculate the porosity. How can we calculate the porosity? How can we calculate the porosity, guys? How can we calculate the porosity, guys? Okay. So how can we calculate the porosity? So I'll calculate the porosity here. So we know that at the shrinkage limit, guys, okay, at the shrinkage limit, your degree of saturation is always 100%. Okay. And you know that ES is GW, guys. Your ES is GW. E is the void ratio. S is the saturation. G is the specific gravity. W is the water content, guys. So I will calculate the E. Shrinkage is 100%. That is equal to the G. That is 2.7 multiplied by 10%. Multiply by 10%, guys. Okay, multiply by 10%. The shrinkage limit, that is the water limit, is 10%. So your E value will be what? Sir, E value will be, okay, 2.7 by 10. How much is 2.7 by 10, guys? That is 0.27. Okay, that is 0.27, guys. Now, we have to calculate the N value porosity. That is E by 1 plus E, guys. That is E by 1 plus E, guys. Okay, so E value is 0.7 divided by, sorry, 0.27 divided by 1 plus 0.27. What is the answer? That is 0.27 divided by 1.27. Okay, so I can write down this 27 divided by 127. Now you will calculate. You will calculate. Okay, so you will calculate, guys. So you need the answer in percentage. So I'll multiply by the 100. Okay, so it is 2700 divided by 127, and the answer will be 21.2%, guys. Answer will be 21.2%, guys. Okay, B is the answer. Next question, guys. Next question, guys. Next question for you. I want the answer. I want the answer quickly. So what is the answer? I want the answer for this question now. What is the answer? I want the answer for this question, guys. If the water table is very near to the subgrade of the road, it will ultimately cause cracking of the road. Will ultimately cause the cracking of the road, because the consistency of soil will change from the plastic to liquid state, leading to its volumetric decrease. What is the answer? Anyone? What is the answer? What is the answer? It is reason assertion, guys. It is reason assertion, guys. So what is the answer? So you know that, sir, when the water table is very near to the what, very near to the subgrade. Absolutely correct, sir. The soil will change into the liquid. Okay, the soil will change into the liquid stage. Okay, and there is the cracking of the road. There is the cracking of the road. Okay, there is cracking of the road because what, sir? When the soil is changed, okay, into the liquid. Okay, it is the road surface here. Below is the soil that is changed into the liquid. Okay, we are applying the load now. Sir, it has no resistance now to develop these loads. So there will be the cracking in the road surface. Okay. So reason is here. The consistency of the soil will change from the plastic to liquid state. Absolutely correct. Leading to its volumetric decrease. Sir, no, no, no. Volume will increase, sir. Volume will increase. So here only the assertion is correct. Okay, and the reason is false. Okay. So we have here the consistency curve. Here it is, I am making the water content. Here I am making the volume. Okay. So if the volume if the water is at, if the soil is at the infinite water content, okay, we are decreasing the water content. Okay, there are various stages. This is the liquid limit state. This is the plastic limit state. This is the shrinkage limit state. Okay, sir, by decreasing what? By decreasing the water content, the volume will decrease. Here it says by increasing the volume content, volume will decrease. So wrong statement. Next question for you. Next question for you. Next question, guys. Please like the session. Please like the session, guys. So answer. I want the answer for this question. I want the answer for this question, guys. Quickly, I want the answer for this question. What is the answer, guys? Anyone in the chat section? Come on, give me the answer. In a wet soil mass, if we have the wet soil mass, okay, guys, now so the air occupies 1 by 6th of its volume, and the water occupies 1 by 3rd of its volume. What is the void ratio? What is the void ratio, guys? How we define the void ratio? Sir, the void ratio is defined as it is simply the volume of void is to the volume of solid is. Okay, it is defined as the volume of void is to the volume of solid is. Okay, okay. So now here, okay, I'll write down here. I'll write down here in the wet soil mass. So let us suppose V is the volume of the soil. V is the volume of the soil mass. Okay, sir, the volume of air will be V by 6. The volume of water will be V by 3, guys, na. V by 3, guys. Okay, V by 3, guys. So sir, what is the volume of voidus? What is the volume of voidus? The volume of voidus is volume of air plus the volume of water. Okay, so it is V by 3 plus V by 6. V by 3 plus V by 6. So what is the answer, guys? So what is the answer? V by 3 plus V by 6. So it is V by 2, I think. Yes, it is V by 2. Yes, it is V by 2, guys. Okay, it is V by 2 now. Yes, it is V by 2. Sir, volume of void is V by 2. What is the volume of solid is? What is the volume of solid is? Sir, total volume minus volume of void is. Sir, the total volume is V. The volume of void is V by 2. Now the volume of solid is V by 2 also. Volume of solid is V by 2. I am defining the void ratio, that is E, is the volume of void is to the volume of solid is. Volume of void is to the volume of solid is. Sir, both are equal, that is V by 2. V by 2 on both the sides. So it is 1. The void ratio is 1, guys. The void ratio is 1. Okay, guys, now. Void ratio is 1. Next question. Guys, I want the answer for next question now. So it is easy question. It is an easy question. I want the answer. I want the answer, guys. Okay. I want the answer, guys. I want the answer. What is the answer? So lacustrine soils. Sir, the lacustrine soils are the soils which are deposited on the what? On the lac beds, on the lac beds, guys. So lacustrine soils are deposited on the lac beds. Okay, the answer should be D here. On the lac beds, that is answer should be D here, guys. Next question for you. Next question for you guys. We have a soil sample. Okay, we have a soil sample which has given the specific gravity and the void ratio also. And the void ratio, the water content. Okay, the water content in the percentage required to fully saturate the soil at that void ratio will be. So you have to calculate the water content at which the saturation is 100%. At which the saturation is 100%, guys. How can you calculate? How can you calculate? Sir, we know that your ES is GW. Your ES is GW, guys. Sir, E. Okay, E is given as 0.78, guys. And saturation, I want the 100% saturation is equal to G multiply by, sorry, G value is how much? So the G value is 2.6. 2.6 multiply by, I want the water content now. So the water content will be directly in percentage here because I have put the saturation in percentages also. Okay, so it is 78. Okay, it is 78 divided by 2.6, guys. Okay, what should be the water content? What should be the water content? What should be the water content now? Now the water content will be, okay, 780 divided by 26. Okay, divided by 26. So 26 multiplied by 3, sir. That is the 30. That is the 30%. Water content will be, sir, 30%. The water content will be 30%, guys. So what should be the answer? B is the answer. B is the answer. Next for you. Next question for you. I want the answers. I want the answers, please. So a dry soil has the mass specific gravity of 1.35. Okay, has the mass specific gravity, that is GM value is given as 1.35. 1.35. Okay, now. Okay, guys. Now, specific gravity G of the solid is given as 2.7. We need to find out the void ratio, guys. We need to find out the void ratio. Come on. We need to find the void ratio. So B is the answer. Yasmin is saying B is the answer. If I calculate, guys, if I calculate your GM, that is the apparent specific gravity, or the mass specific gravity is, okay, specific gravity of solid is by 1 plus E. Okay, guys, now. So 1 plus E will be how much? 1 plus E will be gravity of solid is by gravity, apparent specific gravity. So the gravity of solid is how much, sir? That is 2.7, guys, divided by 1.35. So it is 2.7 divided by 1.35. So it is 2, guys. The void ratio is 2 minus 1, that is 1. Okay, 2 minus 1, that is 1. So the void ratio is how much? Void ratio is 1, guys. Void ratio is 1, guys. Okay, the B is correct answer, guys. B is the correct. Come on, everyone. So mark the answer for now. Next question. Next question, guys. So next question for you guys. Come on, I want the answer, please. Provide the answer. Quickly provide the answer. Quickly provide me the answer. So shrinkage limit you have to calculate. Okay, this type of example is also done. This type of example is also done. Okay, we have a clay sample, guys. We have the clay sample whose the void ratio is 0.5 at the dry state and has the what? It is the dry state and the specific gravity is 2.7, guys. The shrinkage limit is how much? Sir, how can we calculate the shrinkage limit? So at the dry stage, remember, at the dry stage, or at the shrinkage, okay, at the shrinkage stage, okay, that means the degree of saturation is 100%. Degree of saturation is 100%, guys. So what should I need now? What should I need now, guys? So we have the ES that is equal to the GW now. So what is E value? E value is zero point 0.5 now. And the saturation is how much? 100%, guys. And the G value is 2.7, guys. Multiply by water content. That is directly in the percentage you have to calculate. So how much is the water content now? Now the water content will be okay. So it is here 50. 50 divided by 2.7. You can calculate, guys. 50 divided by 2.7. So how much is the value? Almost how much is the value? It is 50 divided by 2.7. Okay. So if it is 3 here, if it is 3 here, then 50 by 3 is around 17, guys. So it is less than 3, it will be little bit greater than 17. That means it will be greater than what? It will be equal to 18.5%. 18.5% water content, guys. 18.5%. So the C is the correct answer. C is the correct answer, guys. Okay, C is the correct answer. Next for you. Next question for you, guys. Next question for you. Next question for you, guys. I want the answer. So we have a soil sample, guys, which has the liquid limit given, which has the plastic limit given, which has the shrinkage limit given, which has the natural moisture content given. The liquidity index is how much? The liquidity index is how much? How much is the liquidity index? How much is the liquidity index, guys? Guys, liquidity index is how much? How much is the liquidity index, guys? So the liquidity index is denoted by WL, guys. So that is what liquidity index is. Ratio of what? Sir, it is ratio of liquidity index. Ratio of W minus WP. W minus WP divided by what? IP. Divided by IP. IP is the plasticity index. Okay, guys. So we have the natural moisture content. So that is 50% minus what? Plastic limit, sir, that is here 35%. And the what? IP value, that is liquid limit minus plastic limit. So the liquid limit is 60 minus the plastic limit is 35. So you can calculate that is 15 by what? 15 by 25. That is the liquidity, that is the liquid limit. Sorry, that is the liquidity index. So the WL can be, guys, now what? So it is what? It is 3 by 5 now. 3 by 5 is 0.6. 3 by 5 is zero point 0.6, guys. So what is the answer? Come on, everyone, in the chat section. Answer is B. Guys, the answer is C. Sorry. Next question. Next question, I want the answer. I want the answer for next question. I want the answer for the next question, please, guys. Please answer provide. Provide me the answer in the chat section. Provide me the answer for the chat section. Provide me the answer in the chat section now. We have the characteristics, okay, in contest to the olean soil, okay, it is olean soil. So the characteristics are given here. First is the soil, okay, has the low density and the low compressibility, and the soil is deposited by the wind, and the soil has the large permeability. Yasmin is saying C is the answer. C is the answer. Anyone else? Anyone else in the class? What is the answer? What is the answer? Okay. Sir, olean soil mostly deposited by wind. Mostly deposited by wind, guys. Okay, na deposited by wind. Now they are deposited by wind. That means these soils are loose. Sir, now these soils are loose. They have large permeability. Large permeability. Now, when there is the large permeability, they have high compressibility. They have high compressibility. And also, sir, also there is what? There is low density. That is, they are loose. Low density, guys. So, what is the answer? What is the answer? Sir, the soil has the low density and low compressibility, high compressibility, deposit by wind. Okay, so the soil has large permeability, guys. Absolutely correct. So the correct answer is 2 and 3. Okay, the correct answer is 2 and 3. Okay, guys. Next question for you guys. Next question for you now. Next question, guys. Next question, guys. So answer, provide me the answer. Provide me the answer. So we have the okay. So in the question, the dry density is 1.5, guys. The dry density is 1.5, guys. Okay, the dry density is 1.5. If the saturation, okay, if the saturation water content is 50%, then it is saturated density and the submerged density. Saturated density and the submerged density. How can you calculate? How can you calculate, guys? How can you calculate? So we know that, sir, your gamma D value, that is the dry density gamma D, is what? That is gamma bulk. Okay, that is gamma bulk by 1 plus W. Okay, 1 plus W. So this gamma bulk is what? So this gamma bulk at the degree of saturation, at 100% degree of saturation is called as gamma sat. So I can write down this gamma sat. Write down this gamma sat by 1 plus W. 1 plus W, guys. 1 plus W. Okay, 1 plus W. So now gamma D is how much? Your gamma D is given, sir, that is 1.5. That is equal to or multiply by 1 plus W. Water content is how much? Sir, 50%. So zero point 0.5. That is what? That is the gamma saturated. Now the gamma sat value is now calculated here is 1.5 multiplied by 1.5. So that is 2.25. Okay, the value will be in gram per cc because the gamma D is given in gram per cc. Okay, sir, gram per cc. Now we know that submerged density gamma dash or gamma submerged is what? That is sorry. Okay, that is gamma saturated minus gamma W. Okay, that is gamma W. Sir, what is gamma saturated? That is 2.25 minus what? Minus gamma W. Sir, how much is the gamma W? So when the given density is in gram per cc, you can take the gamma W value as 1 gram per cc. Can take as 1 gram per cc, guys. What is the answer? Minus 1. So it is 1.25. What is the correct answer? C is the correct answer. Okay, guys, C is the correct answer, guys. Next question for you. Next question for you guys. So we have the moisture content of the clay soil is gradually decreased from the large value, from a large value. Okay, what will be the correct sequence of occurrence of these limiters? Okay, so let us suppose I'm taking the soil here. I'm taking the soil. So this is our soil. This is our soil. I'm taking the water content on one axis. Water content on one axis, guys, and what? And the volume on the other side. Okay, guys, now okay, the soil is at the infinite water content. Sir, now I'm start drying the soil. I'm starting the drying of the soil. So there will be the linear relationship between the water content and the volume. Okay. So let us suppose I am start drying the soil. So there will be the limit which is called as the liquid limit. Okay. Okay. Above this limit, the soil will be what? The soil will be at the in the liquid state, and there will be plastic limit now. Okay, by further decreasing, there is a plastic limit. By further decreasing, there will be shrinkage limit. There will be shrinkage limit. And now the after the shrinkage limit, volume will remain constant, guys. Okay, this is shrinkage limit. This is plastic limit. This is what? This is liquid limit. Okay, this is liquid limit. So liquid limit. Okay, so first will occur liquid limit, guys. Okay, then plastic limit, then shrinkage limit. 3 to 1 is the answer. 3 to 1 is the answer, guys. 3 to 1 is the answer. Okay, next question for you. Next question for guys. Next question for you. Next question for you. So we have the fill here. We have the fill here. Okay. So the volume of the fill is what? Okay, 1 5 4 times 0 cumac. Okay. And is constructed at the void ratio of point 0.8. The borrow pit, okay, the borrow pit from which the soil is obtained, the void ratio for the borrow pit is 1.4. The volume of soil required in meter cube to be excavated from the borrow pit will be, how much will be the volume, guys? So we have the first, let us make there. Okay, sir, this is filling. This is filling. Okay, so I am doing here the filling, guys. Okay, na. So the volume required in the filling is 154 times 0 meter cube. And okay, I'm supposed to get the void ratio here 0.8. Okay. Now, sir, there is what? There is the borrow pit from which I am borrowing the soil. Okay, guys, the void ratio of borrowing soil is 1.4. I need to calculate the volume which I will borrow from here. To, okay, which I will borrow from here, guys. Bilkul sahi. Okay, na? So how can you calculate, guys? So we know that the volume here divided by what? Divided by 1 plus E1. The volume of borrow pit or the volume of fill divided by 1 plus void ratio of the fill. It will be equal to volume of the borrow pit divided by 1 plus void ratio of the borrow pit. This relation can be calculated, sir. From where? From the void ratio taking the volume of solids as constant. Okay. The volume of solids as constant, then you can calculate this relationship. Now, okay, guys, the fill volume is 154 times 0 divided by 1 plus E. How much is the E? That is the point 0.8. That is the point 0.8, guys. That will be equal to V2 divided by 1 plus E2. 1 plus E2. How much is the E2? That is the 1.4. You can calculate now V2. Your V2 value is what? 154 times 0 multiply by what? Multiply by 2.4 divided by 1.8. Okay, guys. So what is the answer? 154 times 0 multiply by 24 by 18. Okay, now bachpan mathematics. Okay, guys. Bachpan. So what is the answer? So it is 4 by 3. It's 4 by 3. It is 3 into 1. 3 into 5. So it is, sir, 5. Multiply by, okay, 5. 4 times 0 multiply by 4. The correct answer will be 2 lakh. Okay, the correct answer will be 2 lakh. Meter cube is the volume required from the borrow pit. Okay, guys. Volume required from the borrow pit. Last question for guys. Last question for you. Last question for you. The relationship of the consistency limit or the consistency index is what? The relationship of the consistency index is what? Or the relationship of the consistency index is what? You can calculate this consistency index. You can calculate, guys, consistency index. You can calculate consistency index, guys. So how is the consistency index defined? Guys, how is the consistency index defined? Okay, Sonu Bhai Patil. B is the answer. So the consistency index is written as, okay, Sonu, wait a second. The consistency is WC, that is the liquid limit minus the natural moisture content. Divided by what? divided by WL minus WP. WL minus WP, guys. What is the answer? A is the answer. Sonu bhai, A is the answer. That is the liquid limit minus what? Minus the natural moisture content divided by WL minus WP. Is the answer. Next question. Next question for you. Okay, next question for you guys. Okay, next question. So what is the answer? What is the answer? Sonu bhai, what is the answer? Sonu bhai Patil, what is the answer? Mark down the answer. The saturated and the dry density of the soils are respectively given. The water content in percentage of soil, okay, in the saturated state will be. So the saturated and dry density is given, guys. The saturated density gamma sat is given and dry density is given. Water content is to be calculated. Sir, gamma D is written as, dry density is written as gamma sat by 1 plus W. 1 plus W. Okay, 1 plus W. Gamma sat is written as, gamma D is written gamma sat by 1 plus W. You can calculate now. Sir, gamma D value is 1500. That is equal, gamma sat is given as 200. That by 1 plus W you can calculate. Guys, come on, I want the answer. 1 plus W will be equal to what? Sir, it is equal to 15 by 20, 20 by 15, sorry. Sir, how much is the 20 by 15? It is 4 by 3, guys. So the water content is 4 by 3 minus 1. That is what, guys? That is what? That is 1 by 3. Okay, in percentage, I'll multiply by 100. So that is 33.33%. That is the water content, saturated water content. That is the saturated water content, guys. Next question for you. Next question. I want the answer. Guys, I want the answer. Sonu bhai, I want the answer. Okay, the next student which is in the class, I want the answer for this question now. Okay, I want the answer for this question now. Wait a second for this question. Please wait a second. So this question, I want the answer for this question. Sonu bhai, I want the answer for this question. I want the answer for this question, Sonu bhai. So what is the answer? So you have to match the list, guys. You have to match the list. So we have the Leo soil for you. This Leo soil is what? That is wind blown or deposit by wind. Okay, na? So you'll go with the what? I'll write down A, B, C, D, guys. A, B, C, D. So the Leos, you will go with the what? You will go with the deposited by the wind. 3. Okay, you will go with the 3. Another B, peat soil. Sir, peat soil is what? Sir, that is the organic soil, guys. That is the organic soil. Absolutely correct. Organic soil. Okay, sir, C, that is what? Aloe vera soil, sir, deposit by running water. We'll go with the one. And the marl, sir, marl is what? Sir, that is what? Marl is what, guys? The marl is, okay, deposit on marine ocean, marine origin. Sir, that is deposit on the sea. I'll go with the 2. What is the answer, guys? 3412. 3412. 3412. D is the answer. 3412. D is the answer. Next question for you. Next question for you. Next question for you guys. So the value of the porosity of a soil sample in which the total volume of the soil grains is equal to twice the volume of the voids would be. So we have to calculate the porosity N. What is the porosity definition? So that is the volume of voids to the total volume of the soil sample multiply by the 100. Multiply by the 100, guys. Multiply by 100, guys. Now, okay, absolutely correct. Sir, the value of porosity for a soil sample in which the total volume of soil grains, which the total volume of soil grains is equal to the twice the total volume of the voids. Okay, twice the total volume of the voids. That is volume of solidus is twice the volume of voidus. Twice the volume of voidus, na? Okay, guys. Okay. So what is the total volume? So total volume is volume of voidus plus volume of solidus. Okay, guys. So the volume of voidus is what? Volume of voidus plus. Okay, I'll write down. What is the volume of solidus, sir? That is twice of volume of voidus. So the total volume will be three times volume of voidus. Three times volume of voidus. The total volume will be three times volume of voidus. Now put the values here. So the porosity N is volume of voidus divided by what? Divided by total volume. So total volume is three times the volume of voidus. Multiply by 100. You will see that the porosity value is okay. How much? 33.33%. 33.33%. So D is the correct answer. Okay, guys, D is the correct answer. So quickly I will tell you. Okay, what I have for you. Okay, so quickly I will tell you. Wait a second. So we have the batch going. We have the RRB batch going in our app. So this for the RRB CBT 2. Okay. So new subject will be started soon when the RRB CBT 1 examination will be conducted. And then you will get the 400 hours of live classes. Okay, you'll get the PYQ solutions, quiz solutions. You will get the test series there, doubt solving solutions. Okay, guys, all you have to do, you have to download the Resultant app. Resultant app. Okay, you have to download the Resultant app, guys. Okay, guys, now. Okay, if you need the further support, you can contact at these numbers provided here. You can contact these numbers, or you can mail simply at the rate of support at the rate of resultant.in. Okay, you can mail. Okay, guys, now. So these are our app features. So we have class handouts for you. We are providing the class handouts. We are providing class polls for you. Okay, guys, we have daily practice problems on our app. Okay, so we have the educator support also. We have the live classes there. We have the study material PDF format. Okay, guys, now we have unlimited courses for you guys. We have top educators on our platform. Okay, so also we have what? Also we have the books available for RRB CBT. Okay, books available for RRB CBT 1 examination. Okay, okay. So you have to download the resultant app from the Play Store. Okay, guys. Now, thank you so much for joining the class. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the class. Thank you, everyone. See you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.